Hello, gentlemen. Just some advice on how to go about doing your disease assignment. So, as you can see, you have a countdown. So it tells you how long you've got to before you need to submit your assignment, which is a poster assignment. Or if you want to, you can do it as some alternative electronic format that you can submit. Right, so this is the last lesson for the term, so that's a double lesson. There won't be any single lesson due to student-free day. So what we need to do is go down to collect some information. So scrolling down until you come across a item which says disease assignment. So if we click on that, we'll have access to two files. Let's first of all open this one here. This is the PowerPoint, and it's been set up so that you can use it as a poster. So there's basically three sections, as you'll see from the other document, plus the referencing. And all you need to do is click on and start typing away. Um, your information. You might have to do some deleting, but straightforward. You can maybe change the font also, but make sure it makes the poster look easy to read. Here again, you just delete, and I would, for instance, recommend you do dot points. So when you start, um, common name is okay, continue, and so on. And just keep adding. Of course, you'll need to put your title there. You can also make it an interesting title. Doesn't have to be just a straight out. And don't forget, write down who it's by. So yes, submit this electronic form, or you could do it as a PowerPoint, but as a slide. But again, it's easy if you stick to this format. Um, this is something you will be expected to do when you're in year 12. The other document that we're looking at, of course, is the details, and that's here in the Word document. Opening it up, and you'll see that it needs to be an infectious disease. Okay, so a nervous system or an endocrine system that's not functioning properly is not a suitable disease. It needs to be done something caused by either a virus, bacteria, parasite, or fungi. So the three parts are part A, an introduction. Okay, so for instance, you save yourself a lot of time just by doing a control C from there, going into that PowerPoint, um, control V, paste. Oops, it didn't work that time. I don't know why it does that. Let's see if I just control X and control V. Oh, that's better. And so you can easily just then simply modify, okay? And with dot points, you don't have to worry about so much about grammar. Okay, make sure you format it correctly. You need to maybe fix it up. So little tricks. Hopefully, you will start to develop skills in using these software. And also, we've got images. So drop some photos. Make sure the photo relates to the section that it's above. So each section, look, we don't want too many words. 50 to 150 words max for each section is more than enough because we don't want too much. Section B, of course, what causes the disease, and here's some ideas. And also the last section is how can we prevent it. So for instance, coronavirus 19, we're looking for a vaccine. Make sure your information comes from a valued source. Okay, can't be Wikipedia or any other blogs. It's going to needs to be an honest source. As I say, don't worry about 1,000 words. That should read maybe 500 words. And that doesn't include the bibliography. All right, so and most importantly, the infection that you do choose, make sure you email me first so that you get approval from me. I've had a few requests that I've had to knock back. Either they've been duplicated or they're not actually due to a pathogen. All right, so going back to the original screen. So once you have finished your, so most probably save it to your Google Drive. Once you have finished it, it's a case of just press the create submission, scrolling down, click on this so that you can get your Google Drive document, which will be a PowerPoint, and pop it in and press submit for assessment. Make sure it's by the due date, which is on Friday of the first week back in term two. So I will give you a reminder when we get back in term two, but it's always handy to get that work out of the way before the end of term. So repeat. So we got the assignment, and there's your due date. And of course, instructions. Have a good day.